The success of the film Oppenheimer might have deepened Americans' understanding of the development of the atomic bomb, but there's more to the story. It's about generations of Americans getting sick just for living in the wrong place at the wrong time during testing. Scott MacFarlane shows how their fight for recognition is getting new attention on Capitol Hill.
The Trinity test. In the desert of south central New Mexico in July 1945 began the world's nuclear age, and it's a pivotal scene in the film named Best Picture last night. The mushroom cloud soared just miles from where Tina Cordova's family lived in the desert community of Tularosa.
It's less than 150 miles.
And where for generations her family has been stricken with cancer. Tina received the news she had thyroid cancer at age 39. When you were diagnosed, how soon until you suspected it might be linked to the test site?
I knew immediately. I always say we don't ask if we're going to get cancer, we ask when it's going to be our turn.
You ask when?
When, because it's happened to everybody around us.
Multiple states have grappled with the fallout of U.S. nuclear bomb development, and since 1990, Washington has compensated some families for medical expenses through a program called the Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, which helps people in areas downwind from government nuclear tests and exposure to pay their doctor's bills.
The United States Congress has not made any significant progress.
But mired in budget standoffs, Congress has come perilously close to an upcoming deadline to keep the program running.
Then what? More and more loved ones who sacrifice so much will die.
The bill is passed.
Until a partial breakthrough last Thursday when the Senate approved a plan to extend the money for families another 5 years and expand it to include families like Cordova's. It was pushed by New Mexico Democratic Senator Ben Ray Lujan and Missouri Republican Josh Hawley, who successfully urged Senate colleagues to expand eligibility to people in his state and a handful of others.
This is about doing basic justice by the working people of this nation, whom their own government has poisoned.
As illnesses plague Missouri, where World War II-era radioactive waste was processed. You're seeing a large number of cancer cases near St. Louis.
Huge. We are one of the leading sites for breast cancer in the nation. A huge number of childhood cancers. In several childhood cancer categories, we lead the nation.
There is opposition in Congress, mainly over the cost of the legislation, estimated at tens of billions of dollars. But in the shadow of the Oscar-winning film, Lujan and Hawley are trying to twist political arms to get approval in a gridlocked U.S. House.
And I certainly hope that everyone that was a part of Oppenheimer doesn't forget these folks across the country.
Scott MacFarlane, CBS News, Washington.
And Congress has less than 3 months to formally approve and extend these new benefits, or the money runs out. The White House says the president supports the plan and would sign it into law.